starters get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's George in at the small forward position. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Five to shoot. Takes it inside. Here's Towns. Yep, that one goes.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Maxey. Embiid from outside. Connects from downtown.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter.
Brunson against Maxey. Towns a screen on Maxey. And that one's good for Brunson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Edgecombe. Embiid, high post. With the fadeaway. Hart pulls it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by George.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oubre finds Maxey. Puts it up. It's good from about 19 feet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Brunson misses.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to George. And here's Embiid, covered by Towns. Now here's Embiid. Back to George. There's the 3. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Embiid. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Oubre. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. He'll take it.
Now here's Maxey. George for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They are plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Poke loose. Oubre finds Maxey. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Hard up top. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Maxey. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Edgecombe. Yet to see a basket. Maxey against Hart. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid, a screen on Bridges. Fires at the elbow. That one's wide left. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Now Brunson. Here's Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Hart from long range. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George outside. Maxey with a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. George against Anunoby from behind the arc. George, no good. New York leading by 4. Brunson passes to Towns. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Oubre. Outside Maxey. And here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Bridges. Clarkson finds Towns. Now it's Hart. He's covered by Oubre. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. New York ball.
The Knicks with the lead. Clarkson outside. Brunson passes to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Clarkson for 3. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Pass to Clarkson. Fires from deep. They get the rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Maxey. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Maxey's got 10.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
They set the screen. Clarkson, right side. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 7 of 16 so far. Down low. Towns uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 6-point New York lead.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Barlow. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. For three, Maxey, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And some changes here for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Brunson. Philadelphia also making some changes. George comes in for Oubre, and McCain subbed in for Maxey. On defense, Philadelphia. They trail by 3. Clarkson up top, covered by Grimes. 5 on the clock. And it's Clarkson missing. Philadelphia has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside McCain. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Robinson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 3. Clarkson outside. And a big finish by Robinson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Oh, a cameo from a boogie with a hoodie.
His Knicks are up, and he's got to be feeling good. Always great to see your hometown team put on performances like this.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Now here's McBride. Robinson, a screen on George. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Bridges. Robinson's got 6.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges, delivering a dime right on the money.
Outside McCain. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
A nice shot by McBride.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Drummond. Drummond, the screen on Bridges. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. George against Bridges. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Well, Bridges loves to make trouble inside and put defenders in bad spots.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game now. That's good from Bridges.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of you.
Bridges hits them both. 76ers trail by 9. George outside. To the paint. Here's Barlow. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Josh Hart getting it done for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Andre Drummond, Quentin Grimes out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Paul George, and it's Barlow in at the 4. Knicks leading by 7. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
You know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Dadier, he's checked in for New York. Bridges hits them both. 76ers trail by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, B.A.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Clarkson outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Robbed. Outside Grimes. Now here's McCain. Guarded closely. Outside Grimes. There's a screen. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dadier. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Knicks lead by 11. Here's McCain. He's scoreless. Pass to Drummond. Back to McCain. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Deflects the pass. Bridges passes to Clarkson. Screen by Robinson. Clarkson outside. Barlow grabs a miss. 76ers trail by 11. Outside McCain. Pass to George. To end the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. George has got 5 points.
There's the athleticism from George, getting loose out there.
McBride passes to Robinson. Now here's Bridges. Here's Clarkson, covered by Grimes. Screen by Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Edgecombe in for Barlow. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Embiid a screen on Towns. For three, George. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Here's Edgecombe. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. There's a screen from deep. George's shot is off. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Back to McBride. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's McCain on the wing. McBride covers. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. And here's George. No good that time. Good work defensively by Towns. It's Bridges on the wing. Chalk up 2 there. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Bridges has many ways to convert inside, which can make it tough to stop him.
George outside. They need this. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by George.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
McBride with it. He's got 5. Towns outside. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's the floater. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McCain. Embiid inside. Working on Robinson. Tries from 6 feet, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Embiid's got 5.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So for the Knicks, Shamet, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for McCain. Outside Anunoby. They set the pick. The 3 ball. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Maxey on the wing. Brunson defending. Barlow passes to Maxey. The 3-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 11. Outside Brunson. The 3. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Maxey against Brunson. Maxey surveys. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edgecombe. No points so far. Just 4 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Grimes' shot is off. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Brunson passes to Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
No good on that one. So he can't get either to fall. 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. And it's Edgecombe with a 3. Edgecombe's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, look at Edgecombe making space for himself out there off the pick. Managing to find his shot. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Now Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson finds Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Fires from 14, and it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. It's a 13-point game. Marlowe with a bucket.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Knicks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Inside. Embiid with a steal. Maxey against Brunson. Edgecombe, no good. New York leading by 11. Right side, Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. It's Brunson working inside.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Shamet. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. George comes in for Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Oubre. Here's Embiid. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
To the inside. Here's Hart. Tries again. The shot by Towns, no good. 76ers trail by 13. And here's Maxey outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Maxey's got 16 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Bridges. 6 points for him. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Brunson missing. The 76ers shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Bridges. Edgecombe, no good. New York leading by 10. Towns outside. Bridges outside. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Embiid, no good on that one.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Towns passes to Anunoby. Three-pointer, Bridges. Doesn't go for him. That'll do it for the first half. New York out in front, leading by 8. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
76ers trail by 8. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Bridges. The 3 is up. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 9.
The top 2 things Bridges does well: defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Maxey against Brunson. Here's Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. 4 on the clock. Pass to Maxey. The 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Outside Oubre. George outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Towns. Philadelphia with another miss.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Anunoby can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 13. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. George outside. Can they get it? Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Towns outside for three. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 10.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Here's Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Now the Knicks with it. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Brunson. Shot from the low post is good. Brunson's got 12.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Embiid. Over Towns. Off the left rim and out. Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
First free throw is good.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And he makes both free throws. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Maxey, plenty of space. Gets a very good look and converts. He's got 18.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Maxey against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Oubre. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. New York again can't hit. 76ers trail by 20. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Embiid. 7 points in the game. Off target with the 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Back to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Unloads from 13. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Back to Maxey. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
first one at the line is good.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Both free throws good from Maxey. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-4 run. Towns taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Oubre, yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Beyond the arc. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now Embiid. He has 7. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. And another miss by Philadelphia. Knicks leading by 21. Let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an injury update on Mikal Bridges.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Allie, thanks for the info.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Embiid, a screen on Towns. George passes to Embiid. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Towns on a screen. Brunson against Maxey. 5 to shoot. Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. Some solid defense from Maxey. To the middle. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Grimes' shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. That is powerful.
Yes. He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Here's Brunson. He's got 15. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Up top Bridges. Covered by Grimes. They swipe it. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
Maxey against Brunson. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Maxey. Inside. George finds Maxey. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. And they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Maxey, that's good.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And here's Brunson. He's got 15. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Towns, left side. Hart from long range. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Hart. George against Towns. Robinson, a screen on George. Oh, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at three-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Clarkson's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Barlow comes in for Oubre. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. '76ers trail by 18. Outside Grimes. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Can't cash it in from close range. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 7 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
George in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. George, no good. New York leading by 20. Bridges on the attack. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Knifing his way towards the rim. I love when Mikal gets aggressive.
George finds McCain. 46 seconds left in the third. And the basket is good.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Clarkson up top to the left wing. Pass to Barlow. And here's George. Drummond to screen on Bridges. Here's George. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
He has such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
And he can't hit the second. Now here's Bridges. Covered by Grimes. Bridges passes to Clarkson. Now here's Robinson. Here's McBride. Yep, that one's good. McBride's got 9 points. And so it's the New York Knicks. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Jared McCain out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Barlow in at the power forward position. Now here's McCain. McBride covers. Down low. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by McCain. McCain's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Shamet, covered by Grimes. Shamet, no good. 76ers trail by 19. Outside McCain. Embiid finds McCain. Goes up from the top of the key. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Clarkson. The 3 is up. And again, the Knicks missing. Now Philadelphia with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Back to Grimes. Screen by Embiid. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Grimes' shot is off. Knicks leading by 19. To the inside, McBride. Excellent D there from McCain.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Edgecombe. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Robinson, he's checked in for Clarkson. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. McBride with it. Towns, right side. 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. '76ers trail by 16. Here's the pick. Outside McCain. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
New York working the ball around now. Up top, Robinson. Now here's Anunoby. He's covered closely. Grimes with a defensive effort. Now Philadelphia with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. It's picked off. And he's all alone. Here's McBride. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got 14 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Hart's checked in for Robinson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre, he's checked in for Barlow. Pass to Anunoby. They set the pick. Towns outside. Here's the 3. New York again can't hit.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Grimes has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Knicks leading by 12. Here's McBride. Hart finds Towns. Back to Hart. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. McBride covers. And Edgecombe, the bucket on the assist from Embiid.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Hart. Here's McCain. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. McBride passes to Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Edgecombe. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. So it's Philadelphia now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Knicks leading by 12. Bridges outside. Hard against George. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Step back shot. Rebound by the 76ers. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Shamet. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. Outside Oubre. Inside. Kicks it to George. Takes a 3. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Shamet. For 3, Bridges. Grimes with a defensive effort. And here are the 76ers. They're on a 16-4 run. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Drummond. Now here's George. And here's Oubre from the arc. Offensive rebound. Drummond to screen on Bridges. George for 3. Sinks the tray. George has got 11 points here in the second half.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Shamet. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's how you up the ante. You come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Grimes. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Left side Brunson. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oubre inside. He's against Bridges. Outside Grimes. Outside Maxey. From the arc. Drummond. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey against Bridges. of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Anunoby in for Shamet. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Drummond, and it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. 76ers trail by 9. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Outside Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Oubre with a steal. And here comes the break. Embiid elevates.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Hard outside. Here's Brunson. Launches it from deep. Ooh, it doesn't go. Here's Edgecombe. Anunoby covering. 9 feet out. Not that time.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Brunson against Maxey. Embiid there for the rebound.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Brunson with a double team. Here's Oubre. A minute 15 left in the game. Yes! Embiid from in close.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Outside Bridges. Now Brunson takes a three. Ooh, the shot misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Bridges on the double. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And Bridges, here we go. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Talk about taking flight. Air Bridges is in the building.
Now Embiid. Towns rips down the board. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside Bridges. Now Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Shot clock at 5. He shoots. George is there for the rebound.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
It's good.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here are the Sixers now. 9-point game. Outside George. Here's Oubre. Fires the three. Anunoby there for the rebound. Now Brunson. And so it's New York winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.